Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's Lair. I'm your host, Larry the Chupacabra, and we're back for some more Ludum Dare 33 adventures here today. And remember, children at home, you are the monster. And as a part of our monster-related adventures, we're going to take a look at the finer side of monster culture, because not every monster wants to look like a horrifying, slime-ridden monstrosity when they go about their day-to-day out on the town. No, sometimes they like to feel pampered and beautified when they go out for the day. And so, to accomplish those goals, we're going to visit the Monstre de Coiffure by Patatacoro, which is the monster salon in French, or something along those lines. And we're going to beautify all of our customers, because today Larry is your local barber. Oh, hello. How are you doing, Mrs. I don't even remember your name, but you horrify the shit out of me, madam. Ah, Mr. Gaping Mouth. How are you? I haven't seen you in, forever. I see you're still eating, is that the soul of a child? You know, Mr. Gaping, Ma, I think we distinctively told you that that's bad for your health. Alrighty, so Mrs. Jabberwocky's back, needs a little bit of a trim. And it looks like we're gonna try some blonde highlights. Oh yes, my dear. That suits you perfectly. Oh, you know, I think we're gonna have to just finish it off with just a couple of really nice, dainty eyelashes. Oh, splendid. Oh, Mr. Goider? I haven't seen you in forever. How have you been, sir? I see we've sort of gone away from the Justin Bieber-style haircut. I mean, I can't say that I blame you. All that attention from the paparazzi would just drive me insane, too. Make sure you get all your lipstick on there and into the folds. Your mouth is a weird shape, so you gotta get really in there with the folds. Ah, Mr. Two-Head, how have you been? I see we're looking for something more in the line of Mr. Trump. Why the change of heart, sir? You and your brother been having a hard time at work, trying to figure out what you want to do with yourselves? Well, that's fine. Larry can hook you bad boys up. Give you a little bit of blush here on the noggin. Perfect. Alright. Oh, Melty! Melty, Melty, Melty. How have you been? You've been eating the children again, I see. How has that diet been working out? I've heard good things, but I'm too afraid to try it because, you know, people would probably hunt me with weapons and, like, pitchforks and stuff. Okay, come on, we can make it one more. There we go, time's up. Alright, I got to 7, although my accuracy rating fell from when I practiced before, but no, this game is pretty tasty. I have thoroughly enjoyed this so far. It's a mix and match that reminds me a lot of Papers, Please, where you've got to get as many customers or people through the door during the workday as possible, and make sure that they've got all the different accoutrements that make them happy so that they leave satisfied customers and you can make the most money. And no, I dig this type of a genre game. It's really fun. It's really cartoony, and this has been a fantastic way of handling the game theme of you are the monster, because we are monsters. I mean, Larry is a Chupacabra. We do spend our days trying to hide ourselves from the general populace, and who knows that better than Mr. Larry himself? So I am definitely the most qualified to be a monstrous barber. Making all of these, like, Two-Head here as beautiful as possible with his saucy Trump haircut. And making sure, of course, to have as many random combinations of monster heads as possible. It's a good combination. I thoroughly enjoy it. And I've been thinking how one could develop this game and take it beyond Ludum Dare, because I feel like that is the inevitable goal of all these games, is to make a game so absolutely delicious that win or lose, because these Ludum Dare competitions have always got so much stiff competition that you could take your creations and go out into the wiggly wide world and, just like these monsters, scare the young people and, you know, steal their candy and probably their souls. But in your case, it'd be money and, Steam or something. And this game, I could definitely see something like, Monsters, Inc., like what the little bottle tags are here, mixed with, like, Ratatouille, somewhere in that mix-up. So, like, I'm a young, up-and-coming, monster barber who is trying to live his dreams of becoming the world's next famous fashion, makeover specialist for Hollywood. But the only people that I have to practice on, really, are the monsters who need my help in hiding themselves. They don't, you know, get persecuted in their day-to-day. Maybe it's just local monsters, and then, like, eventually you get into, like, famous monsters that are based off of, famous actors and stuff, like, you know, the Justin Bieber demon, or the Donald Trump Lorax, you know, stuff like that would be perfect. Then you could add, like, some progression in here, where as you go along, I played Papers, Please just recently, actually, which was good timing for me. And in Papers, Please, you know, as you go along, you have to worry about new styles in the fashion market. So you have to constantly be, building out the different sorts of, like, tools that you have to make newer, crazy haircuts, and, like, maybe you expand into a full-on salon inside of, like, a mall. And then you've got to, like, you know, have multiple stations that you have to pay attention to. So you've got, like, one for perms, and then you've got one for doing people's nails, and all sorts of stuff. The sky is really the limit with this kind of, genred game, because it's really simple, and it's really fun to just try and make sure you get all the different little details just right, so that all the customers leave happy. So, you know, I've got to worry about the lipstick, and the eyes, and the hair. But maybe later, you know, you've got to do, like, monsters have got a lot of arm hair in some cases, so you gotta help them trim their arm hair, and all this other stuff. I mean, it gets bonkers after a while. Alrighty. But no, I like it. It's fun, it's simple, and fun and simple games, they go a really long way. I mean, you can just build out from a fun, simple concept super easily. And, what else do we have in here? We've got great music in this, you know. It really says, like, French... Uh-oh, I did too much. Crap. I gotta erase the... How do I get rid of eyebrows? Do I trim... Oh, I trim them off. Okay. Perfect. I did too much on that one, but... The art style is really fun and simple. The music really says, like, you know... on the side of the road, kind of like French-Italian salon that you can kind of walk up to and sit down and get your hair done on like vacation or something. I mean, what's the vibe I really get? I kind of feel like I'm watching like a scene out of Porco Rosso, that Studio Ghibli film, and like a bit out of like Ratatouille. It's really fun and cartoony, and it really, you know, this just a good atmosphere all the way around. I thoroughly enjoy it. Don't you, Mr. Meltface? You need to stop going so close to the stove, Mr. Meltface Goiterman. Alright. Oh, hello, Mr. Jabberwocky. How are you? How's the wife? How are the kids? Oh, you kidnapped those children. They're not yours? Oh, well, that's fine. Larry won't tell anybody. Let's see, get you the spray here. Add some lipstick, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Potato Cow, I think you're the same person that did that really fun, like, caricature artist game a while back, where you were a caricature artist and you had to make sure that you roughly painted more or less what each of the people that came to your booth looked like. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. A lot of games just like that. Just do the stuff with those onto Steam and places, and I think you're golden. That's all you really need to do. Oh, hello, Mr. Gaping Maw. You know, I haven't seen you in a while. You going for the Trump look? Alright, let's see if we can hook you up with the Trump look real fast. Alright, get out of here, Mr. Gaping Maw. Alright, I average about 6 to 7 with nearly a 90% accuracy rating, so I think I'm doing pretty good here. But I gotta say, I definitely love the kind of humor in the theme of you are the monster, but you're hiding monsters as, you know, humans, as what the mannequin says, so that they can hide in plain sight and no one will be the wiser. I mean, just look at my barber skills here. Like, doesn't Mr. Giant Gaping Maw person just look like people? I think so. And look, Mr. Goiter's back, and he wants to look like a nice lady today. So let's spritz up Mr. Goiter. There we go. Let's add some lipstick. Oh, you're just looking smashing, Mr. Goiter. I'll bet you'll get all the lads asking you for dates. Oh, get out of here, you scamp. Let's give you a little bit of cheek. Perfect. Get out of here, you. Oh, it's Melty Nose. How are you, Melty? I haven't seen you since the Crusades, when we were fighting all of those... You know, I don't actually remember if we were fighting people or throwing stuff at them, but it worked out pretty well, I think. Alright, get some lipstick in there, and then you want the dark-colored Justin Bieber haircut. Yes, oh, perfect. Come here, you saucy devil, you. Oh, you know what, Two-Face? You and your brother, you're lucky I'm such a nice guy, because you're only getting charged for one head, and you clearly have two. Fine, whatever. At least you don't have more than 2 eyes, that would just be stupid. Oh hey, it's Meltface. You know, Meltface, I keep telling you and your brother, you gotta stay away from that stove, it's melting your face. I mean, I don't judge your lifestyle choices, Melty, but it's bad for your health. You get, like, bits in your mouth and, like, bits in this hole in your neck. You get, like, lint in there. That can't be comfortable. Alright. So, overall, I like this game. It's a lot of fun. It's very simple. It's very cartoony. I love it. It's delicious. Let me trim this hair around these nipples. And add a little bit of lipstick. Alright, away with you. I don't think I ran out of time. How many did I get? 7? With about the same accuracy. See, Larry makes a really splendid barber. So let's do some... But yeah, otherwise, you know, keep doing the stuff with the things. I totally believe that you could, even if you don't win the Ludum Dare, because there's some serious competition this year already, you could totally take this and make this into its own full-fledged thing, like give it a nice story that's really fun and goofy, and then, like, make it so that you can build out into a full salon as time goes by to become, like, the world's next famous hairdresser, and you'd be good to go. Yeah, I can see it now. Famous barber man, Larry the Chupacabra. Who would have ever suspected that it all began with his YouTube days? Playing the video games and styling people to make them look like Barbara Streisand with a melted green face. It's a real underdog story is what that is. So nice job, Mr. Potato with your Monstre de Coiffure. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm bad with the names. But it's good, it's simple, it's really fun. I've really enjoyed this. And I hope you keep up the good work, and, you know, I don't know if you've made any of your other past games into full releases, and put them on, like, Steam or anything, but you totally should. I could see this doing real well. This is really fun, and you can even put this on mobile. So, until next time, I've been your delightful Ludum Dare host for these videos, Larry the Chupacabra. Thanks for joining me, everybody, making monsters into people, and letting them go and eat the souls of the children. And I will catch you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep sending me those delicious vidgy games, because I've got lots of them so far, but I think I still have room for more. because I'm gonna keep doing videos like every day for the duration of the Ludum Dare jamification. So until next time, I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye! Oh shit, I gotta trim these nipples.